In a move that has been shaking up the transfer market, Arsenal is considering the possibility of signing midfielder Jack Grealish, currently at Manchester City. According to sources close to the London club, the transfer could be a strategy to strengthen the team's midfield, which is looking to establish itself among the top teams in the Premier League. Arsenal, under the guidance of its manager, has shown a willingness to invest in talents that can elevate the team's level and bring new energy to its squad. Grealish, who has stood out for his technical skills and vision on the field, was a key player in Manchester City's Premier League title win last season. The player, known for his ability to dribble past opponents and create goal-scoring opportunities, quickly became a fan favorite among City supporters. However, the fierce competition for a starting spot has made the player reconsider his future at the club, especially with new signings arriving that could further complicate his chances of playing time. Grealish's situation has caught the attention of several teams in the Premier League, but Arsenal appears to be leading the race for his signature. The club's executives see in Grealish the opportunity to bring in a proven quality player who can add significant value to the team. The interest in the player also reflects the club's ambition to return to fighting for titles and establish itself as a dominant force in English football. Signing a player of Grealish's caliber would not only strengthen the squad, but also send a clear message about Arsenal's intentions for the upcoming season. Behind the scenes, discussions have been progressing cautiously, with Grealish's representatives evaluating the proposals on the table. The possibility of a move to Arsenal is appealing for the player, who is seeking more minutes on the pitch and the chance to be a key figure in a rising team. Furthermore, the prospect of playing in an iconic stadium like the Emirates and under the pressure and expectation of Arsenal fans is a factor that could influence his decision. The impact that Grealish could have on Arsenal is undeniable. His ability to create plays and act as a link between midfield and attack could fill a gap that the team has been facing in recent seasons. The squad has struggled to find a consistent playmaker, and Grealish could be the answer to that problem. He brings not only skill but also valuable experience in high-level competitions, which could benefit his teammates. Additionally, Grealish's arrival could stimulate the growth of younger players at Arsenal. His experience in big games and competitive mindset could serve as a model for the club's new prospects. Players like Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, who have already shown potential, could greatly benefit from having someone like Grealish alongside them on the field. Arsenal fans have already begun to speculate about the impact Grealish could have on the team. Social media is filled with debates and opinions about whether he would be a good fit for the team's playing style. Many believe that his ability to create plays and his vision of the game would adapt perfectly to Arsenal's tactical system, which seeks to play an offensive and possession-based style of football. Meanwhile, Manchester City is also aware of Arsenal's interest and the possibility of losing such a valuable player. The club is evaluating its options and considering what would be best for the team's future. The relationship between the two clubs has been competitive over the years, and this negotiation could add another layer of drama to that rivalry. Grealish's decision regarding his future may be influenced by several factors, including Arsenal's ambition to win titles and the possibility of becoming a key player in the team. The player's desire to be in a team that competes for trophies could weigh heavily in the balance, especially if Arsenal can demonstrate that it is on the right path to returning to the pinnacle of English football. The Arsenal fanbase, which has shown unwavering support for the club, is eager to see how this potential transfer will unfold. The anticipation surrounding a big-name signing like Grealish could bring a new wave of optimism and excitement to the supporters, who have been eagerly awaiting a return to glory days. As the transfer market progresses, the pressure on clubs to make successful deals increases. Arsenal, which has already made some acquisitions in this window, is determined to ensure that it does not just buy players but brings in talents that fit the club's philosophy. The pursuit of Grealish is a reflection of this commitment to building a competitive team. Negotiations may stretch over several weeks, and Arsenal will need to be strategic in its approaches. Grealish's market value is high, and Manchester City will not make it easy for him to leave. Therefore, Arsenal's executives must find a balance between making an attractive offer and not compromising the club's financial future. In addition to financial considerations, Grealish's contractual situation is also a relevant factor. With a still active contract at Manchester City, Arsenal will need to negotiate not only the transfer terms but also the player's salary. This will require a careful approach to ensure that all parties are satisfied. Meanwhile, the presence of Grealish at Arsenal could open new sponsorship and marketing opportunities for the club. A player of his notoriety attracts attention and can increase Arsenal's visibility globally. This could be an important factor to consider by the club's executives when assessing the feasibility of the transfer. At the same time, the pressure to finalize the negotiation quickly is mounting, as other clubs are also keeping an eye on Grealish. Arsenal will need to act fast if it is truly interested in securing the player's services before other offers potentially lead him elsewhere. The anticipation surrounding this potential transfer continues to grow, with analysts and football experts discussing its implications.